Welcome back to Chronicles of Greatness. Today, we're setting sail into the adventurous and perilous world of the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers, commonly called Lords of the Caribbean, were a motley crew of privateers, pirates, and adventurers who ruled the Caribbean seas from the mid-17th to the early 18th centuries. Unlike ordinary pirates, many buccaneers were sanctioned by governments, especially during times of war, to raid enemy ships and settlements. This gave them a veneer of legality, allowing them to plunder with the blessing of nations like England and France. Tortuga became a buccaneer stronghold in the 1640s, attracting adventurers and pirates from across the Atlantic. The island served as a base for raids on Spanish shipping and settlements, fostering a unique culture of lawlessness and independence. Tortuga's role as a pirate haven influenced the development of similar pirate enclaves in the Caribbean. Life for a buccaneer was perilous and often short. The promise of wealth and adventure drew many to the Caribbean, but they faced constant threats from naval patrols, rival pirates, and the treacherous sea itself. Those who survived enjoyed a hedonistic lifestyle in port cities, spending their spoils on rum, women, and gambling. One of the most famous buccaneers is Henry Morgan, a Welsh privateer who led numerous successful raids against Spanish holdings. He led one of the most famous buccaneer exploits, the sack of Panama City. Morgan and his crew of over 1,000 men crossed the Isthmus of Panama and attacked the wealthy Spanish city. Despite fierce resistance and a perilous journey, they captured and looted Panama, securing a vast fortune. This raid demonstrated the audacity and effectiveness of buccaneer tactics, shaking Spanish confidence in their New World defenses. Edward Teach, Blackbeard, known for his fearsome appearance, is another famous buccaneer. He terrorized the eastern seaboard of North America. Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard, blockaded the port of Charleston, South Carolina, in May 1718. He captured several ships and demanded a chest of medicine as ransom. His successful extortion and the fear he instilled in the local population highlighted the power that buccaneers could wield over entire regions. Blackbeard's fearsome reputation and dramatic death in battle against Lieutenant Robert Maynard further cemented his legendary status. Lawrence de Graaf, a Dutch buccaneer, led a daring assault on the heavily fortified Spanish port of Veracruz, Mexico. De Graaf and his men stormed the city, capturing it and holding it for ransom. The raid demonstrated the buccaneers' ability to strike deep into Spanish territory and disrupt their trade networks. The buccaneers played a crucial role in breaking the Spanish monopoly on the Caribbean. By raiding Spanish ships and settlements, they weakened Spain's hold on its New World empire and opened the door for other European powers, such as England, France, and the Netherlands, to establish their own colonies and trade networks. The tactics and strategies employed by the buccaneers influenced maritime warfare. Their use of small, fast ships for surprise attacks and their focus on plundering enemy resources were adopted by navies and privateers in later conflicts. The concept of privateering, where governments authorized private vessels to attack enemy ships, became a common practice in European warfare. The golden age of buccaneers began to wane in the early 18th century as European powers stabilized their New World colonies and cracked down on piracy. The Treaty of Madrid in 1670, which normalized relations between England and Spain, marked the beginning of the end. Former buccaneers like Henry Morgan transitioned into legitimate roles, enforcing anti-piracy laws. The legends of the buccaneers have left a lasting cultural impact. Stories of buried treasure, secret maps, and pirate codes have inspired countless books, movies, and folklore. Characters like Blackbeard and Henry Morgan have become iconic figures in popular culture, embodying the adventurous and rebellious spirit of the pirate. The activities of the buccaneers contributed to economic and social changes in the Caribbean. The influx of wealth from plundered goods and ransom payments helped stimulate local economies. The presence of buccaneers also led to the development of fortified settlements and naval defenses as European powers sought to protect their interests in the region. Despite their often brutal and lawless ways, buccaneers left a lasting legacy. They challenged Spanish dominance in the Caribbean, contributing to the eventual rise of other colonial powers. Their stories of daring raids, buried treasure, and larger-than-life personalities continue to captivate imaginations, cementing their place in maritime history. Buccaneer bases like Tortuga and Port Royal became thriving port cities, attracting merchants, traders, and settlers. These cities grew into important hubs of commerce and culture in the Caribbean. Port Royal, in particular, became known as the wickedest city on earth due to its vibrant and often lawless society. Tales of the Buccaneers are filled with adventure, daring exploits, and larger-than-life characters. Their actions had a profound impact on the Caribbean, shaping the region's history, culture, and development, and their legacy continues to captivate and inspire to this day.